So things aren't always as they seem. There are a group of leaders that have to come together. They have to come together because their ideas matter. Their ideas are to make change in our world. Our world needs change. You know, change is the most consistent thing that we have. And in order for us to make a bigger change, those leaders have to come together. So they board a cruise ship and they cruise on this ship, and they are not to leave this ship until answers are placed upon judgment. They come together on this cruise ship. They live on this cruise ship. And they come to this round table. In the round table, there are certain things. They have to start with the school system, and they have to say, okay, what do we need to make changes on? Our youth are not prepared for tomorrow. So we're going to start off with them. We're going to put their electives back into the school system. They're going to learn how to cook. They're going to learn how to sew. They're going to learn how to do everything that they should know how to do before they get out of high school. We're going to take, then they're going to take on the homelessness issue. And they're going to figure out, what are these people going to be able to do? These people have different talents. Some of them work well in construction. Some of them work well. Some of them were nurses. Some of them were actual practitioners. Now we can take their gifts, or their talents, and we can put them to use. We're going to put them in a night school program where they can help in our youth programs. We're going to be able to give them some quarters where they live in a group home, and they have the necessary services that they need, where they can go to counseling by day and they can teach by night. All of these people who have been kicked out of societal issues or kicked out of society, period, because they weren't made or they weren't looked at as potential people, and now going to be given those vices back. They're going to take the veterans, the people who are gifted and talented, because they are, not only have they been put through a system where the functions were taught in regards to military. We're going to take them and we're going to put them in programs where they can help our youth in the cadets program or in after school programs. You know, we're going to be able to utilize and sort of recycle the old into, I'll say, making a new system, putting a new system in place. We're not going to throw away our citizens. We're going to take the elderly and we're going to put the elderly with the children, so that the elderly can read to the babies and they can set certain things in place. Our communities are going to begin to come together, and we'll be able to build a new society where our children and our elderly come together, and there's a respectful union that is built. We have to figure out a way in which we can take the old and make it new. If we're not able to do this, our societies, our families, our community is going to continue to disintegrate and not be what it was meant to be. Our ancestors made certain sacrifices so that we could come together and rebuild and love. So in order for that to be able to come to pass, we've got to figure out a way. Be it a cruise ship, be it a train ride, be it whatever, that meeting needs to take place so that we can create a better society. It is so lovely being you. We're going to come together one day and make change so that we can recreate a society in love.